Note, this episode includes AI-generated narration. Some movies are fun to watch and easy to forget. GOAT isn't one of those. It's a basketball-style sports story on the surface, but the part that sticks is what happens off the scoreboard. Pressure, ego, team chemistry, and the quiet ways one person can change the mood of an entire room. This is a spoiler-light breakdown of what entrepreneurs can take from GOAT. Overview. GOAT is an animated sports film set in an all-animal world. The main character, Will Harris, is a young goat with big dreams. He gets a rare shot at joining the pros and playing Roarball, a high-intensity, full-contact sport. The moment he arrives, the team's star player, Jet Fillmore, isn't exactly welcoming, and that one dynamic tells you almost everything you need to know about what the movie is really about. Lesson 1. Dreams get real when you level up. Will isn't chasing a dream from a cozy, risk-free place. He's trying to level up while dealing with pressure outside the game. That's what makes his story feel familiar to founders. When you're building something, you don't get to pause life. Bills still show up. People still expect things from you. Your energy still dips, and your confidence still gets tested. What GOAT gets right is that the dream isn't the hard part. The hard part is keeping your standards when you're tired. Lesson 2. One bad apple can create culture debt. Jet isn't just a talented player, she's a status symbol. When she's happy, the team is happy. When she's threatened, the team is frustrated. That's a useful mirror for business. A lot of teams don't fall apart in some dramatic argument. They fall apart in smaller moments. A comment that lands wrong. A cold shoulder, a teammate who makes everyone feel like they have to choose sides. In startups and small businesses, this can be even worse because you don't have layers of management to absorb the blast. When one high-status person starts poisoning the vibe, it spreads. People stop sharing ideas, they start protecting themselves, and they hesitate. And suddenly your company feels slower, even though no one can point to one clear reason. That's what I mean by culture debt. It's the hidden cost you pay later for ignoring bad energy today. Lesson 3. The spotlight changes how people behave. GOAT also taps into the fact that visibility can change you. It can change how you talk, what you're willing to admit, and how you handle mistakes. A lot of people don't become less capable under pressure. They become more performative. Instead of collaborating, they start acting like they're being judged on every move. They get defensive. They get controlling. They try to win the moment rather than build for the long term. That's a real business problem. Founders build in public now, whether it's clients, social media, investors, partners, or just your own team watching you, the spotlight is always nearby. So the question becomes less about talent and more about emotional discipline. Can you stay steady when you feel watched? Can you stay kind when you feel threatened? Can you stay honest when the easy move is to protect your ego? Lesson 4. Teamwork is a system, not a slogan. Every team says they care about teamwork. Most teams don't build it. GOAT shows that teams work best when players act like a real unit rather than competing within the same jersey. That's the founder lesson. Teamwork isn't a vibe. It's repeated behaviors, and it's how decisions are made when people disagree. It's how credit is shared, and it's what happens when someone makes a mistake. It's whether new people feel safe to speak up. In business, you can have a smart plan and still fail if the day-to-day environment makes your team anxious, territorial, or cynical. And founders often create that environment without realizing it, because pressure can push everyone toward control. One approach is to treat culture like product quality. You don't wait for the whole thing to break before you fix a small crack. Closing thought. GOAT is an underdog sports story, sure, but for entrepreneurs it's more useful as a reminder that culture is crucial to operations. A toxic mood is rarely just a mood. It's a signal that trust is slipping, and once trust slips, everything costs more in the form of more meetings, more second-guessing, more churn, more friction. If you're building a dream with other people, protecting the room might be one of the highest leverage decisions you make, not by forcing positivity, just by addressing the one thing everyone feels but no one wants to name. This was an audio version of an article from our blog. You can find the full written article on Tech Help Canada, including sources and visuals. If you found this helpful, you can explore more on our website and subscribe or become a member for updates and perks.